Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really do appreciate it so very much. It is time for another sample Saturday, and I have gone through, actually started quite a few things, and I have quite a few fails this week. I will give a spoiler right away. We're going to start with one of those fails. This is the Cetaphil Oil Control Foam Wash Acne Prone Skin Cleanser. I did not like this. It is a foam, but I use cleansers like this at night because I use them with my Clarisonic, and that did not work with my Clarisonic at all. It just kind of tugged at my skin. It didn't give it enough of a surface so that I could actually use my Clarisonic. It wasn't what I wanted. I have another cleanser in here that was another fail. This is the Dr. Brandt Pores No More cleanser, and this left my skin raw, just raw. It is way too harsh for what I use, so it just kind of left it raw. It stung my eyes. It was so liquidy that even when I tried to avoid my eyes, because I don't normally try to get soap anywhere near my eyes, but it still just would kind of bleed around, and it was so awful. I would not recommend it at all. One cleanser that I did like though is from Ebates. It is the Gentle Foaming Cleanser, and this was just a really tiny sample, so unfortunately I have completely used it up since then, but I really liked it because it was gentle. It actually left my skin feeling cleansed but not stripped, so all around that was a good cleanser. I have some other fails too. We're going to talk about mascaras next, and I worked on 4 of them this week because that is how my week went. This first one is the MAC Zoom Lash, and I was wearing this in my last week's sample Saturday when you saw the black underneath my eyes after a very short time. So this one just transferred like crazy. Would not recommend it at all. Then I worked on the Marc Jacobs. This is the Omega Lash in Blacker, and I really like this version. I should show you the brushes too. I have the Peacock version of this, and I really like it. It is a really nice mascara, and this one just transferred like crazy. I did different foundations and concealers because I know that can be affected, but when I'm wearing my double wear and my Shape Tape, which I know are like a combination that locks everything in, there's nothing there that's going to transfer. This is the Zoom Lash, by the way. It's just, I know they're a no-go. So those were both utter fails. This one is what I'm wearing today, and so far it's okay. We'll see. I'm going to try to keep it a little bit. This is the Sephora Lash Craft Length and Volume, and this is the weirdest one because it looks really big, but then when you turn it, it's really short. So it was really, the thing I don't like about it is that it is hard to actually get on your lashes and to kind of control. But I'm going to give it a couple more days. I'm going to do the same with this because both of these transferred, but it was on a day when I was trying out a new foundation, so I could be that. This one just it didn't flake away, but it just kind of wore away, and at the end of the day I didn't really have anything left. It is the Borghese, Borghese Superior State-of-the-Art Mascara. And like I said, the first day it transferred. Yesterday I wore it and it was okay, but it still didn't, I don't know. I'm not thrilled with it. I didn't show you the brush. I'm sorry. These are all natural fiber bristles. They're not the rubber ones this week. So 2 maybes and 2 definite no's in this pile. Next we have some serums as things try to roll off my lap. This first one is from the Seaweed Bath Company. It is the Restoring Marine Serum. And actually, I did use this one up, but I was not a big fan of it. I didn't feel like it did anything to my skin. And so I have a second one that I have not used yet that I am going to pass on because what's the point in keeping it if it's not something that I'm actually going to like. I'm also passing on those cleansers because somebody else might like them. Then we had the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Hydrating Serum. I don't really know. This is okay. It's not anything revolutionary. It's fine. Like, I will use it up. It's fine, but it's not like fantastic. Oh my gosh, I love this serum. A moisturizer that I truly, truly hate. Just, and I don't know if it's this one or the other one that everybody always raves about, but I hated this one. This is the Belief the True Cream Moisturizing Balm. And I know there's Moisturizing Balm and Aqua Balm. This did not, I mean, I gave it a good go. Like, you can see, it just does not moisturize my skin at all. And then the last time I used it, like, I went the next day because I put it on at night, and like my neck was kind of itchy, and I just went like this and it just balled up, and I had like chunks of it coming off because it didn't like soak into my skin. It just kind of sat on the surface. Ugh. Ugh. I don't like it at all. Something I did like, and I have been using, is the It Secret Sauce. This is their newest moisturizer. It came out around Thanksgiving. It is a clinically advanced, miraculous anti-aging moisturizer. Just a nice, regular looking moisturizer. I like the packaging because it looks kind of holographic. But yeah, I really enjoyed this. I mean, I have so many moisturizers right now, but that is something that I would definitely recommend. Moving on to an exfoliant. This is from Dermalogica. It is the Daily Super Foliant, and it is a powder. So you like pour it into your hands, and I don't know if you can see that there's like gray here. That is because that is the shade that it is. It is a gray exfoliant, and it kind of foams a little bit. Like, it definitely is not a cleanser, but the problem is when I use this is usually in the shower in the mornings, and I'm terrified that I'm going to get actual moisture into the packaging. So that's the one thing I don't like about it. But I think it's a pretty good gentle cleanser, like, or not cleanser, exfoliant. So if you want something that's very gentle, that I think would be a really good one. Then I've been working on this for a couple weeks now, and I still have a little bit left, as you can see. This is the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion in Minor Sin, which is champagne. That's what it looks like. I have it up here. I don't know if you can really tell above my transition color, but I've been enjoying this. The problem with this shade is that I don't think it's universal for all palettes. So like, you have to be kind of careful about what palette you are using when you're using this. But I have another day or two, I think, of use from that before it's like completely dried out and not usable. I talked about this last video as well. This is the Clairol Hair Food Moisture Shampoo infused with honey apricot fragrance. Still like these. I feel really like clean. My hair doesn't feel greasy or like dry. It just feels clean and moisturized. So I think they're pretty good. And then I was using these, and I used them twice, and they're almost gone. Like, I know you can't see in them, but this is so liquidy. This is the Clean Volume shampoo from Pureology. It is so liquidy that I wasted shampoo trying to get it like on my hair and around, and it kind of, some of it ran off my hands because there's not enough viscosity to it to make it actually like stay on your hand. It just kind of poured off my hand, and I was like, I just wasted shampoo. So I'm not a fan of that. The conditioner is just okay. It is the Clean Volume conditioner. I had to use quite a bit. Like, I don't even know if there's enough for a third use in these, which is a little ridiculous because these are 1.7 ounces. So that's a pretty good size sample. I have been using the Honest Beauty Refreshingly Clean Makeup Remover Wipes. I have one left. This was a pack of 7. And they're okay. They do a good job of cleaning, but you really have to like, you have to scrub a little bit. So I would not use these on my eyes because I did one night and it was not a good experience. So not good for eyes. So this week I have been using these. These are the Simple Sensitive Skin Experts Water Boost Micellar Makeup Remover eye pads. And they're actually like this big. And they're pretty good. I don't know if I wouldn't buy just eye makeup remover pads. Like, I'm going to use a cleansing sheet. And there's 30 of them, so I think next week I'm going to probably use 2 of them and do one for my eyes and as much of my makeup as I can, and then a second one to finish up the job, because I think they would be useful for that as well. And I don't want to keep them around for 30 days to use up the whole thing. The final sample from this week is one of my favorite scents from Bath & Body Works, and I think it's been retired now, which makes me very sad. It is the Pink Chiffon Body Lotion, and it smells so good. No, I can't smell it on my arms right now. I really like it. It has, like, I don't even know how to describe it, but it is a beautiful, beautiful scent, and this is like my favorite formula for body lotion, so highly recommend Bath & Body Works. Really like this scent as well. So I went actually through a lot of samples, but I feel like some of them were just complete duds. So I went through more than I normally would, because normally I try to give them a few days, and some of these, like once or twice, I was just like, I can't do it again. It's just awful. So I'm sorry this was such a negative week. There's usually more positives, I feel, but I did have some positives. Like, there's some things that I really enjoyed in there. Let me know what samples you have been using up. I'm always interested to hear that. I hope you are all having a fantastic day. If you have not subscribed already, if you wouldn't mind taking a minute to subscribe, it would mean so very, very much to me. And I'll talk to you guys next time.